Good evening, viewers. This is Deepika Lingdo bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. The work, Project COR, Innovative Educational Pastoral Proposal, by authors Angels Favon Ferre and Jaume Bernadette Tort, psychopedagogue and head of Pastoral Center of Salesian Sant Vindesel Horts, respectively has earned the Armengol Mir Award convened by the Christian Escola Foundation of Catalonia, FECC, under the sponsorship of the Baula Editorial in its 10th edition. This year's jury has been formed by Enric Pugue and Jofra, Secretary General of FECC, Carme Campedelacro, Expert Pedagogical Advisor, and Rosa M. Peak and Foss from the FECC educational area. The award-winning work is valued as it brings an innovative pastoral proposal by which the school has made choice, imbricating itself with a management team that looks forward to development. It is also pointed out that the project presented involves creativity, novelty, with detailing programming from different areas involving the educational community and with careful coordination and preparation work. National Shrine of MHC of Fatoumata, Timor-Leste, 26 September 2020. On the last Saturday of the month of September, the Salesian family in Timor-Leste commemorated 1 year of the passing away of Father João de Deus Perez, SDB, a great Salesian missionary for 61 years in Timor-Leste. The commemoration started with the Eucharistic celebration presided over by the TLS Provincial, Father Apolinario Neto, SDB, and concelebrated by some Salesian priests. In his homily, Father Apolinario stated regarding the life of the late missionary that he was truly an evangelizer in proclaiming God's wisdom. What he has done during his lifetime was in line of the life of Jesus Christ, preaching the gospel and defending the rights of the people for justice, peace, and freedom. Father Fidel Ma Orendane, SDB, has been nominated and elected as the Regional Trustee for the Catholic Educational Association of the Philippines CEAP Region 7. CEAP aims to strengthen solidarity among members of the school through Catholic education, to champion relevant, inclusive and transformative Catholic education with the Church in mind, and to be catalysts of change through dialogue, collaboration and education in the different dimensions of human life. According to UNICEF, only 37% of families in Ecuador have an internet connection. This means that more than 6 out of 10 children cannot study these days. The situation is aggravated in rural areas where only 16% of households enjoy network connectivity. Faced with these circumstances, the Salesian province of Ecuador, together with Mission Don Bosco and Salesian Polytechnic University UPS, launched the campaign Donate Your Computer at the national level. It aims to provide technology tools, tablets, laptops, PCs, keyboards, mouses, screens, speakers, electrical cables to the vulnerable population of 12 cities across the country. Dulce, Esperanza, and Paulo are the 3 of the thousands of children in the Lexeria district of Launda, Angola, who are supported by the Salesian of Don Bosco with educational and housing projects. Lexeria means garbage dump, and it is in this very neighborhood, where survival is most difficult amidst poverty, dust, and waste, that the Salesians carry on a concrete presence. It starts from a first approach and gradually becomes an educational project, food support, individual attention to the specific needs of each child or young person. On 1st October 2020, the Don Bosco Educational Center in Gramor, Natal, distributed 250 packages containing non-perishable food, cleaning and personal hygiene products to the center's family who, due to the pandemic, are in a situation of social vulnerability. The packages were acquired by the Solidarity Bus campaign, and the action was carried out with the support of the Municipal Secretariat for the Labour and Social Assistance SEMTAS of Natal and the Union of Urban Transport Companies of the Municipality of Natal SETURN, promoter of the campaign together with Natal Card. The 5th edition of Be the Change Education Conclave, a series of online education conclaves being organized by the DBYA Educational and Cultural Dimensions South Asia, had the privilege of having Dr. Abdullah Rashid Ahmed, Minister of State for Education and the head of the National Institute of Education Maldives, as the keynote speaker. He made his presentation on the topic, Teaching and Learning in the 21st Century. The session on teaching and learning in the 21st century began with a prayer by Reverend Father Janarius Sangama, provincial in charge of the DBYA Educational and Cultural Dimension South Asia, who thereafter welcomed the participant and complimented Father Joseph Manipadam for his innovative initiative to keep the education sector of the Salesian Youth Ministry well animated and relevant in spite of the COVID-19 induced lockdown situation through these series of online education conclaves. Father Joseph Manipadam, in his orientation talk before the keynote presentation, introduced the day's program as a curtain raiser towards a number of online sessions that he was planning in the weeks to come on preparing the education sector to take on the new mode of education awaiting us in COVID-19 initiated new normal with the help of a comprehensive learning management system, LMS, or blended learning that would make education move into an all-time relevant methodology for the future. On 10th October, to mark the first death anniversary of the Archbishop Dominic Jala, a special mass was concelebrated by 4 bishops and 2 archbishops amidst few invited priests due to the present situation of COVID-19. Present in the list of invitees were Chief Minister Conrad Sangma, along with other ministers and MLAs of the state who attended the special mass. A book and a souvenir on Reverend Dominic Jala were released on the occasion at the Mary Help of Christians Cathedral Church in the city. On the occasion, a life-sized statue of the late Reverend Dominic Jala, SDB, was unveiled at his parental house in Maulai Phutmuri in Shillong by Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma, accompanied by Father John Madur, the diocesan administrator. The Salesian Cooperators in the province of Vietnam celebrated their 25th anniversary of foundation, 1995 to 2020, over 2 days, 3rd to 4th October 2020, in the K Long Salesian Retreat Center, 300 kilometers from Ho Chi Minh City. Being aware that people in the world are still struggling with the pandemic, the Salesian Cooperators of Vietnam were grateful that they could hold the physical gathering of more than 450 people in a rather large open-air compound where they could still practice social distancing. The theme of the Congress was in line with the new strana given by our Rector Major, Moved by Hope, See, I am making all things new, Revelation 21:5. It was translated into the Vietnamese context with the 3 keynote talks given by Brother Dominic Nguyen Duc Nam, ASC World Delegate, Father Joseph Nguyen Thin Phoc, SDB EAO Regional Councillor, and Father Joseph Nguyen Van Quang, SDB Provincial of Vietnam, Mongolia. Each talk focused on one of the main aspects of the Salesian Cooperator's vocation: Salesian charism, formation and opening to the future in the changing world of the young of today. On the feast of Our Lady of the Rosary, 7th October, one of the most visible days during the month of the Rosary and month of the missions, a good invitation to pray the Rosary for the missions and missionary vocations. And in the EAO provinces, we treasure so many beautiful traditions of praying the Rosary together as a community or with our young people in boarding houses, schools, or in parish groups. Well, viewers, that is all we have for you today. See you tomorrow at the same time and in the same channel. Thank you for watching.